Yes, they will. Got it. Hey, welcome everybody. Happy Wednesday. I really hope you enjoyed your President's Day. It's good to take a day off but we're right back in it. And so I thought tonight, Wednesday, I would combine a bit of Monday and a bit of Wednesday in a joyful alloy, a beautiful hybrid. And so we'll do a little bit of standing joint juice, some good yin, and we'll conclude with a restorative pose. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, the algorithm just dropped you off. What's this live stream? We are Upward Spiral Yoga, and it's yoga for everybody. We live stream out of the Bay Area 4 or 5 times a week, and I Zoom to my local friends. I've been teaching online for about 5 years since the beginning of the pandemic, which unbelievably is coming up on 5 years ago. So we made it, and if you're just watching for the first time, easy does it. And if the yoga is too easy for you, you'll find other yoga. If it's too hard, maybe this is the place to begin to move and get back into your body, because I truly believe most of these movements are accessible. There's no judgment. It's very inclusive in this group. Anyway, we're just going to chant an Om together. Nice big inhale. Bless each and every soul around the world who's participating. May we all get a gigantic dose of love and light and truth, mirth, joy, and irreverence tonight. Okie doke, let's start standing on our feet. A little different for Wednesday, but up on our feet we go. I'll be with you in just a sec. Goodness, what a day we had over here. We're going to start with zombie stepping. Anyway, I had 3 of my musician and friends over for the first time ever, and one guy was a technical guy, so he helped me set up all the mixer and the audio interface, the speakers, the wires, the cables, the Pro Tools, the amplifiers, the lights, the microphones, and the 4 of us jammed. It's a bit of a first time I've ever done that with anybody, and I was extremely nervous, but I'm in the game, so you got to start somewhere. If you're brand new to yoga, get in the game. I've been doing yoga for 49 years, but always be on the precipice of something new and terrifying. That's what I'd recommend. You should always be riding a unicorn somewhere. 2, 1. Arms out. Thing about riding a unicorn is that they go places the cow is not going to take you. So I'm just kicking my right, left. Today I was on the drums. I was assigned the drums. So we made a nice recording on the musical workface. And now I get to edit it. I filmed the whole thing from 3 different camera angles, and now I'm going to edit it into a little documentary. Older dog, new tricks. Guy starts music at age 65, way too late. And well, here we are. 1. Okay, now I'm sinking in with my feet. The feet were moving there for a while. Now I'm grounding in. My arms are ropey. And now they just follow along the turn on my torso. I like to close my eyes. And back in the day when I had a ponytail and it was a beauty, it would swing all the way around. Ponytail days are done, I think. I really like ponytails. Male or female, ponytails are cool. 3, 2. Next time you go to the left, right hand, left shoulder, left arm behind your back. Sink into your feet and knees. Go screw yourself into the floor. See how if you're brand new, it's like, Martha, come watch. I can do this kind of yoga. I'm feeling better already, you're saying. Martha's saying it's about time you did yoga, because I'm not going to put up with you very much longer. And sweep it around to the other side. I like to sink into my cute little feet, bend my knees, my booty buns go back, I scrunch around, and I release. Now, if you're brand new, you're going to go, this is great, because I'm just going to do wavy gravies and oodles of noodles. I sink down and I roll up. Now, when you first start doing this, you might be very mechanical and crunchy because your fluidity is a little crunchy, but you work through it. Pretty soon you're going to feel you're going to just be a noodle. Arms are ropey and I'm sinking in and I'm rebouncing up. It keeps me springy, resilient, frisky, and buoyant. 2, and it just damn feels good. Inhale up. I'm going to step out wider for a more comfy stance. Move my chair out of the way. My computer technician moved it. Arms out to the side. We're going up our back, behind our neck, and around the world we say poof. Now, I don't know how you say poof in the 87 languages of the people that are watching around the world, but let's just stick with poof, shall we? I think it's transferable to all languages. Poof. What does poof mean? It means life is going along, doing what it always does, following its normal ruts and routines. You know that, 85% of life in that. And one day, poof, you have a miracle. Everything changes overnight. You meet that right person, you get that cool job, you have that wonderful insight for your business. You start doing something you didn't do before, poof. Those poof moments are never done. And I have poof of that. Lacing my hands behind my back, my heels are going in, my toes are out. This is called squatty potty. If you're crispy in Cleveland or atrophied in Atlanta, maybe this is what you can do. I have friends who can get their head and their butt down on the floor at the same time. Does that make them better than us? No, it makes them bendier. Inhale, look forward, hello. Now I'm going to shoot my arms forward and we're going to shush down the mountain. My buns are being pulled back by the Ronco butt yoga crane. I'm reaching forward. My legs are going shaky. If you're new, lift your heels. Lift your heels. Good. Now put your pinky pads on the floor. Keep your heels up and just straighten your legs. Tippy toes forward fold. Not a big deal. Wag your shag. Pull the pin out of your hair. Drop your heels. Come on up. Now, if you felt like you're brand new and you did that really terribly, welcome. Because you got to be a fool before you're the expert. Up your back for regular inhale. It's okay to be a fool. Just, you won't be that way forever. It's like me and music. Hippity hop your feet together. Boop. My body actually says boop when I jump now. Lace my hands down here south of the border. Exhale all the air out. Inhale. So because of all my friends that came over today, I tried DoorDash for the first time. I guess everybody else in the world has done that because of the pandemic. First time on DoorDash, $65 Pete order, and it saved my life. I would have taken me 45 minutes to go to Pete's. So up on tippy toes, met the very nice DoorDash driver. She's super friendly. 10, 9, 8, 7. If you're For those looking in from a different country, count in your native language, 10, 9, 8. If you're multilingual, it's your choice. 2, 1. Now close your eyes up on your tippy toes. Balance on your tippy toes. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head. First of a few side bends. I'm naturally drawn to people that can side bend because they can see life from 2 angles. Inhale up. A lot of the world seems very much pinned on one side or the other, so maybe just the slightest capacity to look from both sides. I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not here to proselytize. Inhale up, arms up, and release out. Okay, that was a lot of up here stuff, so some feet stuff. Left foot forward. I'm going to turn onto my right toenails. By the way, for all my friends, this is the big Saturday LA Fire Relief event in Pleasant Hill, Saturday, February 22nd, 9 a.m. It's on my website, Upward Spiral Yoga. I'll leave it in the chat. Good other way, 1. Class is free, 2 great teachers, big fun, yoga for everybody, and all the proceeds go to the LA Fire Relief Fund through the American Red Cross. Good, now sink into your dorsi and plantar flexed ankle. I have the friends who can tap their right knee even while they're multitasking. I can see them on Zoom because they disappear from the camera. I'm way up here. And come up and out. If I said close your eyes, open them, because sometimes I don't say open your eyes and people leave their eyes closed all week long till they come back to class. Right foot forward, turning onto my left toenails like that. And then if you're brand new, just your ankle may not swirly-gig yet, but it will. It'll open up. It's like ice becomes blocks, becomes margarita mix, 7, 8, virgin margarita. If you're a friend of Bill, leave a comment. If that comment makes no sense at all to you, just keep driving right by. 7, 8. Sink into your feet. Drop your chin. Tap your left knee if you're one of my bendy bears. We're going to go through all the body parts. We're going to do all the things in just a few minutes. You'll feel great. Come up and out. Oh, my feet are happy. I need that. Now, my head's thinking too many thoughts. I'm just going to drop my chin, relax my shoulders, and we're going to, you know what they say, heads are going to roll, you guys. Heads are going to roll. 3, 4. I could not live a day without the head rolls. My head needs to roll once a day. 7, 8. Otra dirección en español. 2, 3. This is called joint juice. Technical name, Viyama. Sanskrit. Break up congestion, stiffness in the body. Not just physical, emotional, and mental. Stinking thinking, painful patterns of emotion. 8. Now relax your head down for 20 seconds. And as we used to say back in New Jersey yoga classes, forget about it. Just close your eyes. Feel that. Contemplate your navel. It's nice when someone else will contemplate your navel for you, but sometimes you gotta just take it into your own accounts. Isn't it great to get attention from other people, that 3% of your life that maybe you'll get it in sufficient quantity? So yoga is the art of finding all that love and bliss and connection on the inside where there's never a shortage. Shoulders, crunch. Now I got to tell you, about when I teach yoga in person, my shoulders are so noisy, people back away from me. And I've been doing yoga for a long time. It seems like I'd be buttery soft and resilient, doesn't it? But I'm just another human trying. 7, 8, other way, back up, over, forward, around, and now. Now, if you're watching on YouTube for the first time, tons of yoga on the internet. Are you kidding me? Probably a million people doing it, but nothing like this. This is yoga for everybody else. We got superstars, circus performers. We have brand new people, and everybody fits in this tent. 7, 8. It's not about how good you look in your Lululemons. There's nothing against that, but it's something larger. Now, toes in, heels out. We'll push the sky up. Lean left. Oh boy. Oh, turn your chest up. Push your feet into the sand. We're doing yoga in the sand. Up you go. That sounds like fun. My next yoga retreat, Thailand. Want to come? Lean over. Oh, my feet are pushing in while my arms are standing over. And come on up. Now release out. I admit I'm addicted to my yoga blocks. When I do a forward fold, I usually have a wide stance. Hands on my blocks. If you don't got blocks, you could get them on YouTube, have them by tomorrow. Now I just want you to pedal your heels, and below all up, above all else, I want you to just let your head go. I want you to wag your beautiful, pretend you're in a shampoo commercial. Shampoo commercials are always in slow motion, and the beautiful shampoo models, they kind of wave their hair and the light shines off of it, and they're beautiful and they're relaxed and everything's perfect, like life. Good. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale. Now we're going in, kids. I'm deepening in. 1, going deep on exhale. 2, 3. Come on up. See, if you're brand new, get some yoga blocks and just get in the game. I'm a little lightheaded, seeing stars and stripes. Reach out. Good. Now we do address the hands in the class. You put them in front of your face and you make them go around. Don't run them into your face. It exfoliates while it liberates. Other way, 1. So I'm averaging between 2 and 4 hours of musical practice on my 4 different instruments. And my hands, I got to admit, they get sore, but it's manageable, it's workable. It's the good kind of sore. Yoga delivers the good kind of sore, not the bad kind. It's challenging to live in a human body, but they're amazing instruments designed to be healthy, happy, and frisky and take care of all the business until you're done. And then poof, it's another poof, you're gone. All right, up and down. Of course, yogis believe in what's called the astral body. Inside of our body, like nested Ukrainian dolls, are energy bodies. And we just slough this one off and you should see that one. That one's super gorgeous. Faster, faster. Now cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, contemplate your infinite nature. Yeah, we're stuck in space and time, crammed into little physical bodies with survival problems, but that's just the smallest aspect of us. There's something eternal and infinite and glorious always coinciding. How do I know? Trust me. Inhale up. It's not my first rodeo, it's my second one. Arms out. Now hands on my cute little hips. My toes are going in, my heels are out. I'm going to swaddle my undercarriage, circumnavigate my globes, churn my butt. I'm going to oscillate my undercarriage, grind my gears, glide my globes. 6, 7. Now, when I first started doing this, my hips were really locked up and only my head would go around. Now my hips go the other direction. 5. Just do these simple movements once, twice, 3, 8 times a week with us here, and you'll get a brand new body. You'll be able to write that book, bicycle across Europe. All those fun things you've been waiting on. Start doing that. Don't waste time. Good. And hippity hop your feet together. Hands above your knees. And knee loops if you're brand new. Little teeny circles. I have several of my bendiest friends in my local Zoom class, and they go down and they scrape their butt on the floor. It's crazy what they do. 6, 7, 8. Other way. I think I'm a good example of a lot of these movements. I'm very middle of the road, just driving down the center of the freeway, trying to stay in my lane, making my movements. Now, I do have superpowers, but those are a secret. I'll tell you, we'll go out to coffee. 8, come on up. Up you go. Inhale, lace your hands. Now I'm going to push my feet down, my paws up. And one more. Ooh, the side bend feels good. Now I like to turn my hippies and my chest up while smushing my right foot in, and I like to say something spiritual like, inhale. Oh, make a happy noise, not in English. You know what I'm talking about. Inhale up, pull your paws down, drop your head. Uttanasana, forward fold, wag your shag, dip your do. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward, exceedingly bright future. Exhale, dig heels like rented mules, butt pulled up, head down, knees back. Arise up, yokes, come on up. Couple more movements. We're not doing the full joint juice, the Reader's Digest version. What's the Reader's Digest? Side to side. These are called corkscrews, left and right with twisties. I really like these. It's pretty easy to make me happy. I have to admit, it used to take a sledgehammer of sensation, drugs and alcohol and various vices and illegalities to make me happy. Then I was beaten into reasonableness. My arms are tired. Good. Left arm in front of your right. Turn your palms in. Clap for yourself. We're coming on midweek. You could be sitting on your couch buried in Cheetos dust, watching your programs. Tempting, isn't it? Up on your tippies. Eins, zwei, drei, cinco, cuatro, tres, dos, uno. Way up. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Drop your heels. I was wrong. We do have one more side bend. I love side bending. It makes me ecstatic. Inhale this way. I think side bending is way better for you than back bending. If you're 7 years old and a Romanian gymnast, back bend all you want. Side bend with me otherwise. Come on down. Drop your head. I want to hear your head bonk on the floor. Pull your pin out of your hair like that librarian. Take your glasses off. Shake your shag. Good. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Now, when I say exhale, I say get all the air out. Keep it out. It's called Baya Kumbhaka, technical yoga term. It just means keep the air out and go deep on the empty. Good. Arise up. One more yoga movement standing, and then we're laying on the floor with blankets. And we're just going to talk about our problems. It's going to be great. Just kidding. Arms out. Now, right arm in front. I'm all for that if you ever want to do that. My right's in front of my left. Now, I don't like talking about problems, just enough to get them out and then solve them. I'm a life coach. I've been coaching people for nigh 20 years now. Thousands of people in transformational conversation. It's the great joy of my life. Inhale up. I've seen so many people now transform their lives from taking action, clarifying what they want, and being accountable, way up on their tippies. But I'm of the opinion you got to talk to somebody, therapist, counselor, priest, life coach, friend. Got to get real with somebody. Stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close your eyes, balance on your toes of tippy. Good, open your eyes, drop your heels, side bend right. Say ooh with me. Inhale. Now say with me. Good. Inhale up. Uno mas, forward fold. Down they come. Drop your head. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Big goofy grin. Exhale all the air out. Stay empty. Grab your ankles. Head on your shins. Buns up for the bendies. Sure, why not? Good. Next inhale, come up and we will chant a concluding standing pose. Om. I'm going to suck in a lot of air. Good. 20 seconds standing, eyes closed, meditation. Drop your chin. We are calm, peaceful souls. We are bright and intelligent souls. We are loving, compassionate souls. Everything is always working out for us, contrary to appearances. Occasionally, your mind will stop and you'll feel the gap in between all those thoughts, and it is ecstasy. Rumi said, there's a field beyond good thinking and bad thinking. I'll meet you there. Good. And this is where the elite meet to hitch up their pants and have a seat. Okay. All right. Oh, what a day. What a day. Now I've got to take the 3 hours of video that I have from 3 different cameras and edit it into a 1-minute video for my video editing class at the local community college. Ha! Wish me luck. This is why God made coffee. All right. 1 seated forward fold, and then we're going to do a heap opener. Now I've got bendy bear friends. They just clamshell down. Their forehead hits the floor. But if you're crispy in Cleveland or disastrous in Dallas or atrophied in Atlanta, I just want you to find the edge of your range of motion and be willing to be in the game. The reason I was playing the drums today is I can hold a pretty steady beat. And the other very good musicians, they said, Greg, you sit there, you make that beat, no fills, just keep that beat going. And if you try to do something fancy, we're going to temporarily electrocute you. So just keep it simple. Fingertips, long spine, look forward. Exhale. Now, my bendy bears, I invite you to just go buck wild. Yogi's gone wild. Relax your armpits, drop your chin, relax your hair. Stop thinking. Good, come on up. So I started doing yoga, I think, when I was 18. My birthday is on, what day is it? Monday? I'm going to be 68 years old, which is absurd because all of you that are that age, you just know that you're not that old and it's just a big joke and you have no idea how that happened. But I'll tell you what, if it weren't for yoga, I just don't even want to think the body, I probably wouldn't be alive. I'd be living in a very unhappy body. And yoga is a gift from God and it keeps our bodies, doesn't make you perfect and always calm and peaceful. No, if you're just keeps you reasonably sane and mostly peaceful. And that's pretty good. Poof. Okay, now I'm going to plant my hands behind me and there are my feet. That was a fast 50 years, I got to tell you. Now, booty up, kids. Buns up. Head back. Get your butt higher than your knees. Please. Good. And come on down. Now, if you're crispy in Cleveland, your feet barely come together, your knees are way up, you have a compound fracture, foam's coming out your nose, but you got to start somewhere. Bring your feet in further if you can. Knees all the way down. Just wag your knees out a little bit. We're kind of moving into gentler movement, some yin, more peaceful, but not quite as ballistic. No, there won't be any more cartwheels or handsprings. I'm a late bloomer. I've got a new line of underwear for people that start love stuff later in life. They're called late bloomers, but I did my first cartwheel at age 54. I was taking a yoga teacher training class and I really got into cartwheels there for a while. Now I only do them if I have to. Now I'm going to push both my knees down. Now some people have very long arms and two elbows, and it's like, it's just not fair. If you have really long arms, use them for painting and stuff. Make big, big murals. Okay, I love this pose. My non-childbearing hips are built like this, knees together, not so much fun. Pull your heels into your bottom like little kids. If you have little kids or if you have grandkids, ask them to sit in a little ball. They will astonish you. It's always good to walk into a kindergarten class and see the kids sitting in a chair like this. Now, my head, which right now I'm a turtle and my head's pulled back in, I'm going to extend my head out of my shell, drop my shoulders, and I'm going to relax my shell down away from my ears. Speaking of yoga for kids, now I don't have kids. My yoga students are my kids. I love them a lot. I'm trying to be a good example. I am not a role model. Well, maybe. Good. Now we're going to pray with our hands and our feet. When you want something really bad, and I know if you're listening to this, you have this secret desire in your heart. You want to win American Idol, or you want to sing at Carnegie Hall, or you want to repaint the Sistine Chapel. You got these big dreams. It's like dream big with your hands and your feet. Then if you're going to do anything, you got to reach for it. So grab for your big toes and just straighten them both out. Now, if you have Lululemons, make Lulu lemonade, legs out. Way out, big and wide. Maybe you're crispy in Cleveland and you're like, I hate this. Why am I doing this? And your husband or wife is saying, you better keep doing yoga, otherwise I'm going to separate bedrooms and bring them in. By the way, I'm a fabulous marriage counselor because I'm a confirmed bachelor, so I understand human relationships from the outside, sort of. Now I'm going to fold my right shin under like that. I don't have a degree in marriage counseling, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last Saturday. Now I'm going to lace my hands behind my head, and I have friends in my class that can bring their right elbow all the way down to the floor. It's crazy to watch them, so I don't, because then I get jealous. Jealousy is a nasty emotion. It's this feeling somebody else has something that I want, and we can have whatever we want if we aim at it. Come on up. We should enjoy other people's success, right? No way. Arms up. Now turn right, left hand, right foot for bendies. Corkscrew around behind. Now I've got bendy friends. Right arm comes behind the back, grabs left shin. Look behind you. We are calm and frisky cats. Good, inhale here. Now release out of a twist, usually slow unless you're 6 years old. Okay, now certain poses, I'm the example. In this pose, I'm a warning. I only lean back onto my hands. I have a lot of friends who can just lean all the way on their back and extend their left leg out. And this is the biggest dividing point of yoga between the various classes, I guess you might say. Now, sorry, I'm old-fashioned, but most of us guys, we don't lean all the way back. There's something wrong with us, obviously. And the ladies frequently can lean all the way back with their arms back over their head, but do what you can do. Of course, there are exceptions. My yoga teacher, amazing fellow, does all the poses. He started when he was 3. Good, you guys, and come up out of that. Now from here, I'm still left knee out to the side, right shin under, a really good hybrid pose to be able to sit in again. And from my hands, I'm going to rocket ship my butt up, and my yoga tights actually squeak that I lift up so high. My head goes back and we come on down. Now, this is where it gets interesting, I think, because you drag your right foot out, might have a big bruise on top. You got to be able to sit this way again, you guys. And just grab your foot and wing it around. If your foot's too far away, grab here. If that's too far away, be Gene Autry, remember him, and lasso your foot. Do anything, just take this around. Looks like I could probably get my foot behind my head, but I got things to do tomorrow, so no. I don't need my foot behind my head that much anymore. 7. Now, this is the thing. This pointy thing on the right side of your ankle, if it doesn't happily go over the top of your left knee, if it causes a loud crack or foam to come out of your nose, just go like that. Don't kill yourself. It's bad for business. If it does go over the top, the pose is called yogasana. Sometimes I pull back on my hi, how you doing? Because it feels like my panties were in a bunch. I'm saying that euphemistically, so now I have more room. Arms are out, grab my elbows. And I actually made this up. I'd never seen anybody do this before, so this is called Gregasana. You go side to side. Good, now here's the pose to be a calm and peaceful soul. You bring your forearms down in front of you and you look, is my right forearm on top? You fix it if it isn't. Now, my hands are very stiff and rigor mortis. Watch them. They go flop. I drop my chin. I close my eyes. And this is a prayer. This is a bodily prayer. Close your eyes. Stop thinking. Everything unfolding perfectly. I'm all for thinking, just not all the time. The great yogis say that when thinking slows down or stops, this natural bliss, ecstasy of being floats to the surface, but you'll only know if you try it. Good, now swim toward me. We're in Tahiti. We're swimming in a beautiful blue lagoon. Let's go. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. And I've not been to Tahiti, but I'm going to do a yoga retreat there one day. Now I'm just massaging my kidney compartment. Oh, that feels good. Now, you're crispy in Cleveland. You're not very happy anymore. Your foot's here. You're leaning back. You're just going to have to suffer for a while. Nothing starts at the easy place, nothing of value, and just fold forward. If your head hits the floor, thank God that you're blessed with a body that can do that, and thank yourself for the diligence to do it. I'm 99% God and 1% my own effort. That's my current ratio. Sometimes it's 100% God on bad days. Come on up, you guys and gals. We're going to chant Om together because I love it. I'm not singing in choirs yet, but at least I can say Om with my friends. Now, these are obviously prayer hands. If you're a prayer, you can pray. And if that's not your bag, then just hands at your heart, drop your chin, and connect to your inner world. Stop thinking, start ecstasy. Line 10, Psalm 46, it's said another way, be still and remember that you're God. Good, my friends. All right. Stretch your legs out. They've been all folded up for a while. I know that feeling. If you use your body a lot, you're always on the floor folding into weird positions. Your body is very used to that. If you're brand new, you're in one position for 3 seconds, your body gets stuck. And we want to dig that compression out of your body because after a while, the impressions become dense in your body. But there's a way out. Arms up. My camera angle's a little funky, so you can only see the top of my size 19 feet. There's some big feet. Stretch toes open. Actually, they're just 11. Lift up really tall, relax your shoulders. Abraham Lincoln was 6'5" back in the day when that was 7'5". And when he first got to Washington, all the reporters said, "What's it like to be that tall?" And he said, "As long as my feet hit the ground, that's all that matters." Good, now pause down, feet in, skyrocket your hind quarters, lift up. Now you do this week after week, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, lifetime after lifetime. Your butt goes up. Good. Now, before we do the other side of that famous hip opening sequence, we are going to enjoy Viparita Karani because I need to invert for a moment. I used to have an aversion to inversions. Now I love them. If you're brand new and desperate in Dallas in your body, you may not be able to lay on your back with your legs up, but this is a wake-up call. It's time to get back in your body. If you like it, just like it. Like and subscribe if you like the vibe. Good, now I'm going to lift my head so I can see my friends. And this is one that most people older than, say, 40 just don't do no more. So legs out to the side, the splits. Sometimes I put my hands here. They're my legs. It's okay. And I'm going to stretch my legs all the way out, but they don't go all the way down yet. Ankles, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoga is a good way to get to know your own body. It shouldn't be a mystery. Crunches 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I'm shooting lightning bolts out my heels. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm bending my knees. Crispy in Cleveland, grab your knees, rest your head down. Bendy in Baltimore, grab your big toes. And if you're still fully flexible adult, you can lay on your back and bring your knees down to the floor outside your rib cage. The odds of an adult doing that, about 1 in a million. Drop your chin. Now I just want you to roll side to side. If you're really a mess and all knotted up, just a little movement. My bendier bears, knee to knee. And my circus performer acrobats, your knees are already down on both sides. So there. It's a laugh riot, isn't it? Good. We'll pause in the middle and we're going to reprise Groundhog Day on Punxsutawney Phil. And yes, I do see my own shadow. And drop your head. Now reapply your hands to your butt and roll up with me. Boop. All right. I like where this is going. That's one of my new affirmations. You can borrow it. I like where this is going. Now, right knee out to the side, left shin goes. This is a crucial pose. Yogis call this a bija, B-I-J-A. Maybe you're pregnant and you need a name for your daughter. I think Bija would be a beautiful name. Now, from here, you might, oh God, everything really hurts. So you're leaning here. But if your buns are level, you just lace your hands behind your head. And if you have silly putty for a spine, your left elbow comes down to the floor. Now, don't be scared of showing off with your yoga and showing your beautiful range of motion. Don't play small to keep other people comfortable. Shine so brightly that they have to wear sunglasses when they look at you. My elbow doesn't come all the way down, and I'm okay. Good. Now we're going to inhale up, and this twist is precipitated by pushing my paws all the way up, getting extra length in between my vertebrae. And then I turn so far left, it's crazy. Right hand grabs left ankle for bendies, left arm behind you. Now super bendy friends with snaky arms. Left arm as a boa constrictor goes behind your back, grabs right shin. And if you think that can't be done, think again. Not by me. Good, just get a nice twist. Twist, get the ick out of your mind and body. It squeezes you like a disgusting sponge in a bachelor's house. Yogis say that cleanliness is next to godliness. They actually have a name for it, Saucha, S-A-U-C-H-A, Saucha. Inhale and release out of the twist. Good, now this is the one where I'm just crunchy guy. I lean back on my hands. All my feminine, flexible friends, oftentimes they'll go on their back, but I want you to do what you can do. If your left knee starts to come up, if your ribs are poking out, if you're temporarily not breathing, good, got to my mute button just in time. Good, now up on your hands, kitty cats. By the way, if you wonder why I call people around the world, billions of people, kitty cats, it's a term of endearment. Now, half camel, or Ardha Ustrasana, lift up. I want to hear you squeak. Some people have squeaky hips. Their hips aren't moving enough anymore, so no squeaky hips, no tight ass in my class. And come on down, cats. Now drag out lefty. Here's my beverage. I couldn't reach it when I was in that pose. It's a good reason to do yoga so you can reach stuff when you're choking. Do-si-do, your partner. Your hip joint is called your acetabulum. Great name. It's abbreviated as AS. Take it the other way. You can see how when you're a kid, your foot just goes behind your head just for laughs. Good, Kristen. Very nice. Good. Now, desperate in Dallas, after feet in Atlanta, maybe your foot just sets there. It's going to be a couple of weeks before it goes over the top. Now, it might go over the top, but your knee is up and you're leaning back going, oh my God. And the pilot just said, chairs upright. So sit up, arms up. Now grab your elbows the weird feeling way. And then this is called,
how to help you with that.
And this is called belly dancing with your arms. Some people are made for belly dancing and other people aren't. Oscar Wilde said, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Good. Now bring thy forepaws down. And this is the pose called Yogasana, where it's the left forepaw on top. Your hands are broadswords. Then they relax. I have good posture. I drop my chin. I close my eyes. And together around the world, we dissolve into the etheric bliss of being together. Just trust me. Standing on the back of a whale, fishing for minnows. Enjoy the whale. Good. Now we're somewhere in the Bahamas, crystal clear water, swimming through the water, grabbing our left wrist with our right hand, and massaging our kidney compartment. Other way. Now I know I've got some very unhappy, struggling friends, but I really appreciate your diligence by doing your best, the best that you can. So you're leaning back and this is like this, and you're just wondering if this is going anywhere. Just survive. 90% of yoga is surviving. Come on down. 90% of life is showing up. 10% is effort. 5% is math. If your head hits the floor, good on you, man. The world needs inspiration. Good. Now on your next inhale, my wonderful friends, come on up. Good. Timing is good tonight. We actually do have time. Take your opposable thumbs that dolphins are desperately jealous of. And if your feet, at least one foot is within striking distance, but if both feet are, that's a benefit. I'm going to massage the middle center. Oh, that's a magic spot in there. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Ha. Yeah, the middle center bottom, it associates with breath, inspiration, lungs. It associates with the heart. If you're mad at somebody, dig it out. Good. Now I'm pushing my thumbnail in till I'm saying oof. Close your eyes and make a triangle inside of your mind's eye with your forehead and your 2 feet. If you're an artist, you make pictures easily inside of your head, but everybody's an artist in some way. Think it, feel it, see it. This is the Holy Trinity. Hold perfectly still. Do you feel that? Do you feel that underlying connection that we all share? That the busyness of the mind obliterates? Good job. And we're going to inhale up for concluding Om, and then we'll release into Shavasana. So, by the way, I really try to extend my ohms out as long as I can. It's not a competition. I know yogis who can exhale for 5 minutes. Inhale. Now, as the great musical artist Sting says, regardless of ideology, we share the same biology. So, peace to all beings, everywhere, always. It's easy to bless the people that we love, but we'll even extend some of that to the people that annoy us, aggravate us, appall us. Good. Now, if you're brand new to yoga, if you're crispy in Cleveland or atrophied in Atlanta, you get 5 minutes on your back. How can you complain? And I have billions of people around the world doing that right now, except for Helga. She's my she's my lieutenant, and she says, "Have a good night, everybody." Avita saying she says, and she doesn't have to do shavasana. Everybody else on your back. I'm not kidding. You get to lay on your back. I have to shut up, and you be happy for 5 minutes. Blankets, pillows, chloroform soaked washcloths on your face. Get your hair out of the way, jiggle your legs, get everything back where it's supposed to go. I'll be quiet, I promise. Okay, friends around the world, stay nice and relaxed. There's that guy's voice from down the street or across the ocean. Start to come back toward your physical vehicle. Good. Squeeze back into your mortal coil. Feel your body weight on the earth. If you'd like to join me, this is when I like to invite God, love, source in. I just say, come on in, guide me, direct me, heal me, bless me, inspire me, connect me. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Super feel good through your body. Good. When you're ready, curl onto right side, nice and slow. Fetal position. And you're going to hear me say this for the rest of your life. Love all over yourself. Sometimes we feel lovable, sometimes we don't, but we always are. Now, around the world, keep your eyes closed when we sit up, and we're a group of humans sitting up with our eyes closed, connected at extraordinarily deep levels. These physical bodies and our vision make us seem separate, and as real as that separation seems, it's a curious sort of delusion. We're much more one than we are separate. We know that. Hands at the heart represents. We'll drop our chin. Humility connects us. And then all the way around the world, all the yogis say, Namaste. Boy, I was thinking during Shavasana what a blessed soul I am that this is kind of my gig. This is kind of what I do. And so, to my YouTube friends first, wherever you are in the world, thank you for liking and subscribing. It's a dream of mine to spread the kind of yoga that is for everybody around the planet. So I ask, and my cat asks, that you like and subscribe. Help out, and it makes a big difference. If you leave a comment and a like, it just, the algorithm goes poof. So let's get to 1 million subscribers.